Okay. So I'm touching on something that I already touched on. So it's what makes my program different. I'm going to break it down a little bit more and say what exactly we're going to do in total, why I do what I do with parts of it, which is not always necessary with other programs. With mine, it's highly necessary that we do a few things. Okay. So the plan is number one, you sign up online. You email me. I get your email that you use to sign up online, and I use that email to send you your folder. Hopefully, it's a Gmail. That's always best. I send you a folder that has your workout in it. I can put recipes in there, and we have a communication sheet, and you can submit videos there, but it gives my workout in there. One of the biggest things, I have friends, coworkers, people say stuff to me about my workout. And one of them said to me recently, which is why I'm making this video. One of them said to me, yeah, what's impressive about his stuff, he's going pretty heavy right there, but I thought he said he doesn't work too hard. That's lighter reps, lighter weight, more reps. Not true. Not true at all. So maybe I haven't been clear with what this program is about, which is this program is about going to half capacity. That doesn't mean always light. That just means to have capacity. That means if we do one rep, let's say we're doing bench and we do one, we could only do two. So we're getting pretty darn heavy. Okay. But you should always go to half capacity, meaning how many reps you did, you could have done double it. We did two, we should feel like we could do four. If we did three, we should feel like we could do six. If we do a set of 10, 5, 3, 2, and 1. On the 10 rep set, obviously it's a lot lighter. On the 5 rep set, we get a little bit heavier, but we do less reps. 3 rep set, 2, and then 1 is pretty heavy. So with my 1 rep set, the most I've ever done at a 165 body weight was 345 pounds. That's a lot of weight. Most men cannot bench more than double their body weight. After I got COVID, my number dropped a little bit, but I'm inching back up. The other day, my last one, my 1 rep, I did 320 was my 1 rep bench. And it should look on camera like I could have done it twice. Some days, maybe I'm struggling a little bit, but most days it looks like I could easily have done a second repetition. And that's how you should feel. So we're not doing lighter weight with more reps. In the words of Arthur Saxon, it is the higher repetition stuff that fatigues the body. Arthur Saxon was a early strongman in 1910. I agree with that sentiment. When people do high repetitions and they just go like running, it fatigues your body a lot more than sets of one that are real heavy. That's far less fatiguing. But it's stimulating to your body in a different way. So we're not going lighter with more reps. We do that for one set. We do a set of 10. We feel like we could do 20, but then we increase the weight systematically. And then we do a set of 1 where we feel like we could have done 2. Okay. What I'm doing with you, a lot of workout programs, they want to see part of it. A lot of them actually don't even want to see it. They just give you the workout. I've had clients tell me this, that they've gone with other personal trainers and they just hand them workouts. They don't really ask them how it's going. They don't want to see their form. They don't want to see how they're doing, which is crazy to me. I want to see your form. I want to see how you're doing. I want to make sure that you're being safe while you're working out. And so what you're going to do is you're going to submit videos in that same file. You go to the file where your workout is, where our communication sheet is. There's a little plus button down there. You can video yourself doing part of the workout. I'll ask you for specific rounds. My workout works around. So it's like a 3-minute round. I want you to film yourself and you submit that to me so I can check it. Because one of the biggest things with a workout like this, a daily full body workout, nearly daily, is I can see your work of effort. What I mean by that is I can see that when you just did that 2 rep set, you checked off that it felt like I could have done 4. So I feel like I'm right where I'm at. And I also agree when I look at your work of effort, you do a 1, 2, you put it down and I'm like, yep, that looked like you could have done 2 more. That is absolutely vital that we do that together, that the 2 of us agree, me as a coach, you as the one doing it, that all of your sets, your 5 rep set looks like you could have done 10. I have to visually see that and make sure that to me as well, it looks like you're right there. What I don't want, the reason for that, what I don't want is I don't want people doing their full body really hard. And so sometimes I have people that do, let's say they're doing 5, like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And like on the 5th one, they're like, hey, and they put it up and I ask them, my same question after every set, could you have done, and then I say the double the amount of whatever reps. So if we just did 5, could you have done 10? And some guys after they're like, they put it down, they're like, yep. And I'm over here, no, we are overworking or working too hard. If someone were struggling that hard on the fifth rep, on the 5 rep set, I would want to drop the weight down for sure. I also want to know, are you waking up the next day sore? If you push hard on a full body workout and you wake up sore and the next day you're more sore and the next day you're more sore, I promise you, your body's response to that will be, I'm going to just alert this area. There's pain here now. And so this guy can't work out. Your body's response is, hey, I need to relax. I need to rest. And you should. And that's how most workout programs go. They want you to go really hard so that you're sore and then you don't touch that muscle for 5 days, 8 days, whatever the split is on a split routine. You break your muscles down into groups. You work one group of muscle, make it really sore, and then work your other ones. With the full body workout, the beauty of it is you're supposed to wake up feeling good. You're supposed to wake up not sore. So that's part of our assessment. So I have to visually see and agree with you that however many you just did, you look like you could have done double the reps. And then I also want to know, you have to tell me, am I sore the next day? Do I wake up feeling good? And let's say you wake up feeling not sore. Your numbers are good. I agree with all your sets. You look like you could have doubled the reps. That's perfect. And then we'll bump the numbers up. But let's say we don't bump the numbers up. Another assessment tool for us to use together is, if we don't adjust the numbers, is this workout getting easier and easier and easier and easier? Just like if you were to, let's say you've never done cardio and you decide, I'm going to walk this 2-mile path. I'm going to do it every day. The first day, it might be a little bit like that was a little difficult. The next day, maybe a touch easier. If you start walking that every day, eventually it's a breeze, the walk to breeze. You might find yourself jogging parts of it. You continue to do it every day. One day you find yourself jogging the whole thing. Perfect. You continue that every day. And you just find yourself running one day, running parts of it, then the whole thing. And then you want to go further maybe. So we should be following that example. Making sure that if I don't adjust the numbers, if it's that same 2-mile path or if it's the same weights I use every day, is the workout getting easier and easier? And if it is, and I can see that you say, yeah, this is getting to be a breeze. This is awesome. And I'm like, yep, you look great. That looks easier than last time. We start bumping the numbers up just a little bit. You won't even notice it. And then before you know it, everybody that works out this way gets a personal record on a lot of their lifts. They bench more than they've ever benched before, more than they've ever benched with a split routine. And they're not sore on top of that. Not that the goal with this workout, the goal is not being sore, but not that the goal in life is not being sore. The goal is results. That's the goal, getting good results. And so what is just profound to me about this type of working out, which nobody does, but like me and my clients, right? Maybe a few other people have discovered something like this. But the beauty of it, that what's crazy about it is that you get better results this way. I'm stronger than I've ever been with a split routine. And I have clients that match my results. They bench more than they've ever benched. They're not sore. And they're like, what did I stumble upon? This is insane. This is insane that I'm stronger and I'm working less hard, because your body responds to this type of working out better. But I have to coach everybody in this, because everybody, they don't even know. We all have this perception of working out that we've been like fed through media and whatever. It's supposed to be really difficult. It's supposed to be a struggle. It's highly difficult to be healthy. No, it's not. No, it's not. Health should come easy. It's not about starving yourself. It's about finding food you enjoy that also helps you meet your goals. So we find what our body wants. Your body will respond. And if something smells bad, your body's don't eat that. And if it smells good, your body's, yeah, I want that. But I could talk more about the ways that food companies trick your body into wanting their product, like McDonald's and whatnot. Main thing is your body should respond in a positive way to your food. It should taste good. You should feel satisfied. It should help you meet your goals. If one of them is dropping weight, you work out, your body should feel good. It should feel good to get in the gym. It should feel good to go hit the weights. You should wake up the next day feeling amazing. And that's our goal. Okay. So anyways, enough of that type of stuff. What we're going to do, our plan is, with this workout program, most people, their goal is to drop weight and I want to learn to work out a little bit. I want to get stronger. A lot of them come to me just wanting to drop weight. Best way to do that, some weightlifting and watching our diet, right? Finding meals we enjoy that help us meet our goals. So we have to measure our results. So I want most people hear me out on this. I want most people stepping on the scale every day just to make sure we're going in the right direction. I'm not talking some significant, huge drop. I'm talking like zero point 0.1 pounds down, zero point 0.2 pounds. Your weight will fluctuate, but this teaches you something. This teaches you when you start to step on a scale every day, if you're eating certain things and you're trending downward, that's what I want to happen. If that's your goal, I want that to happen. If your goal is just to get stronger, we'll just do the program. We'll just make sure you're having enough protein, enough healthy carbs, healthy fats, whatever. But if your goal is to trend downward, we need to be stepping on the scale every day, planning out our meals, making sure we're measuring results. That's just being scientific about it. Okay. So I tend to look at my body as like a kind of an experiment sometimes. I'm just trying things out on myself, checking the results. If you are able to, I know I've had people tell me like it's really hard for me to step on the scale. And I'm like, but if you were a scientist and you were extracting something out of the ground and you're using a different method every day, and you were too upset about the results and you checked them weekly, if you use a different method every day, you don't know which method extracted the most stuff out of the ground. So you don't know what's the most effective method and what's the least effective method. So with us, we're changing our diet a little bit every day. We eat different things. Sometimes you think this place I go to is really healthy and I have the same meal. It's one of my favorite meals. Yet if you start measuring your results, as you're trending down, you go to this restaurant once a week and you trend up, which is fine. If you know that and you want to continue to eat it, that's fine. And then the rest of the week you trend down and then you eat there. But some people learn, oh, this isn't as good for me as I thought. I thought I was doing really good. I swore this was healthy. Now I'm seeing because I'm measuring every day, that actually makes me gain weight every single time I go there, right? My progress stops. So that's phenomenal that you've learned that and you now know that. And so you can either continue to eat there because you like it, or you can pick something else that you also enjoy, because we're supposed to enjoy this, something else that you also enjoy that helps you meet your goals better. So we're going to be doing a workout where we measure our results. We're going to be eating certain meals and we know how many calories are in them and whatnot, but we're measuring our results by stepping on the scale at the same time every day. I recommend to people first thing in the morning, wake up, go pee, step on the scale. And that way we know we're trending downward. We know we're trending in the right direction. And also on our sheet, because we're measuring how much weight we're using, we know we're getting stronger. We can see we're bumping our numbers up. We feel great. We're trending in the right direction as far as strength. We're trending in the right direction as far as losing weight. But the big difference, because I've had so many people be a little confused about this, the big difference is not that it's just simply easy. It's that we're going to half capacity. So most studies, I've mentioned this before, most studies, you'll see the same thing in every study. We tested these people with this exercise to a maximal capacity. What maximal capacity means is by the time we hit 10, we're struggling to hit 10. That's the most weight this person can do with this lift 10 times or however many reps they're doing. If they're setting them on 5 reps, by the time we hit 5, we're struggling to hit 5. That's maximal capacity. It's how everything is studied. It's how every workout's supposed to go. We're supposed to be pushing really hard every time. Thing is, that's how a lot of studies go, but that's not how a lot of professional athletes work out these days. Even the biggest bodybuilders, Jay Cutler was on video saying, I don't know if you know who Jay Cutler is, Google him, hit images, huge dude. He says he doesn't count his reps and he usually, when he stops, could do 3 or 4 more. So he does like 14 and could do 18, something like that. But for us, we are measuring to half capacity. So however many we just did for that set, we're going to measure, could I have doubled the reps? So that's what's different about it. That's what the program's about. We go lighter weight. It should feel like a warm up. The whole workout really should feel like a warm up, but then we do go heavier. So our last one again is 1 rep. So it's pretty darn heavy because you could only do 2 with that particular weight for you. And we measure our results. That's the big difference. It's half capacity. That's what's new about it. That's why I called it New Strength Protocol. It's a new way to get strong. It's highly effective. It's made me stronger than I've ever been. The best I benched when I was doing a split routine was probably 295. The best with this new way of working out, as I mentioned before, was 345 pounds. And then I dieted my way down to 165 and hit 345 again at a 165 body weight. The amount of men that can bench more than double the body weight is incredibly low. But I'll bet you, if a lot of people start working out like this and they train my way, if you look up elite athlete numbers, it puts me in the elite athlete category as far as a lot of my lifts. I think what's considered elite is going to change if everyone were to work out like this. I think it's more in tune with what your body actually wants. And I think that what's considered elite and top tier will change. if everyone works out like this. There'll have to be new numbers put out there because everyone will be getting really strong in a really easy way. But yeah, that's what my program's about. That's why I want to see people's work of effort because we have to both agree. Some people with work of effort, they're like, we're doing a 3-rep set. And they're like, 1, 2, 3. And they put the weight down. I'm like, "Could you do 6?" And they're like, I don't think so. And I'm like, dude, you could do 17. You kidding? So you have two types of people: push too hard and they're pretty confident they could double it. I'm like, they really need me. And some need a little push. You need a little bit. I promise you, you could do so many more than that. But I let them get more comfortable with it. Usually after a few workouts, then they start to feel like, you know what, I think I could double that. And I'm like, okay, let's actually bump it up a little bit. And then all of a sudden they're bumping up their numbers and they're like, dude, I'm getting strong. You have this person that had very low confidence at first, feeling very confident after a while. When everything starts working, I'd rather have you in that zone. I'd rather have you pushing a little too easy and we could bump it up a little bit. You'll still progress rather than pushing a little too hard where I'm like, we got to drop your numbers down, because to me, that feels like backwards progress, but it's necessary. If someone's overworking, it happens. Usually it's guys. They overwork a little bit and they're like, "Oh, I could do this. I could push real hard. I could." And I'm like, yeah, let's switch you to a different program. If you want to push hard, let's put you on a split routine. But if you want to work out this new way, I have to rewire your brain and get you to understand that we're not working hard here. We're working at half capacity. We're waking up feeling good, and watch the trend upward. Your mind will be blown when you get a PR in your bench and your chest isn't sore ever anymore. So that's what the program's about: measuring results, half capacity, measuring body weight if one of our goals is to drop weight, finding meals that taste amazing, that we love meal prepping and we want to eat and enjoy our stuff. Because if we don't and we starve ourselves and everything's bland, you'll quit. I promise you'll quit. Nobody wants to do that. So many people come to the gym. They think the gym is supposed to be super hard work. So they go in there, they crush it. They're sore for 7 to 14 freaking days. And once they're not starting more, they're like, do I really want to do that to myself again? Your body can do that. Your body can handle that. Your body is designed to handle a lot. But I firmly believe your body is far better designed for a workout program like this, and is better designed to wake up feeling good. And that's what we do with this program. All right. Hope that explains everything. Until next time, take care, you guys.